Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. All right, that sounds a lot better. So what's good, y'all? It's your boy Sleeves Buggers. And we trying to make some beats today. It's a little something I made yesterday. All right, all right, all right, all right. What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Taking a little break from the game, maybe. Making some beats. I got a lot of people I gotta make beats for. And I've been kind of slacking on it. So I figured I just record it. Record myself making some beats, you know? Um, like I said, I got a lot of people that I gotta make beats for, and I ain't been doing it. So we gonna hop right into it. You know what I mean? We're gonna hop right into this shit. How y'all doing today? And all that good stuff. We're gonna try to make a couple bangers. I have a lot of stuff, so I tend to get lost in all of the fucking sounds and plugins and everything that I have. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is try to make me a little boom bap beat, a little exercise. I'm going to make some type of a sample. I'm gonna make a couple of chords and shit. Make a couple of chords, progressions, put them together with other shit, and then bounce it down and turn it into something grungy and dark for hip hop. I don't know. Let's see what we got. That don't really sound dark. So let's do a minor. Change that motherfucking tempo. Let's take that out a little bit more. 2, 3, 4, 1. Do it stop right there automatically? There we go. So we got the bass down. We want to switch it up. Switch that tempo. All right. Let's accentuate this. All right, that sounds good. Let's add something else. Go to the expand. Let's put some strings in here. What about another sound? Add something from the arcade. The thing about arcade that most people don't know is it has sounds in it. Sounds that you can use like a regular plugin. It also has loops, but I use the sounds. Celestial bells, close up piano, mellow tines. Ooh. It's loading that last one up. Fucking just. All right. Let's see. Where did I get these from? I've been collecting shit over the years, man. A lot of shit. All right. Find a dope ass clap to go in there, or some type of dope ass snare. Melly, what's up, bro? I'm just I just took a sample of my own. Like I just took a loop that I made and just tried to flip it into something else. But the loop started like this. I actually had it at a different tempo too. I'm at 165 now. And I had it at 90. I think it was like 96. That's where we started at. But now we here with it. So 165. Yes. Yeah. Rod 49 would kill this shit. Yeah. On some what the hell? Appreciate that, brother. I need to put some fucking 808 in that shit though. I'm in B major. Alright. Shit did say B major, right? That one go. That one go right there. All right.
It's just my desk coming in. It's just my desk coming in.
Huh?
It's just my desk coming in.
Nah, both pieces coming.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna see if Kev's awake.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Told you he don't get up till.
2 o'clock now.
Yep.
Sir, did they eat?
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, okay. No, put your ass right there. Don't even bring your ass. Nope. Back up. Move. Come on, baby.
I'm sorry. All right. Let's start new. Start new. Hit that sub button, man. If you watching right now, hit that sub button. I think I'm gonna fucking start with a sample this time. I got a bunch of different shit. A loop. Let's start with a loop. Keyscape. Where the fuck is it at? I got too much stuff, man. All right. These loops sound pretty dope. Just say 154. kind of like that. With some drums. Let's drop that in so we can start fucking manipulating it. Let's try another loop. I like that loop, but I want to see what another one sound like because I like the way these drums are sounding. Something like this, maybe. This could work. Thank you, brother. It's just something I'm experimenting with, brother. I got a bunch of people that I gotta make beats for right now, and I've been just playing the video games a lot more than making beats. And I was gonna make beats all day today and not stream, but I decided to stream while making beats. So here we are. I'm just making a bunch of beats. I'm gonna send them off to these people. If they like them, they do. If they don't, they don't. And then I'll make some more and send them to them. I've been making beats since I was 16 years old, man. What up, Thabo? I've been making beats since I was 16. I'm 41 now. So I've been making beats roughly 25, 30 years almost. I started on a program on PlayStation 1 called MTV Music Generator. I believe I read somewhere that the same people that helped develop the MTV Music Generator on the PlayStation also helped develop FL Studio. Hit that sub button for me though if you want if you enjoying. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you, Thabos. I appreciate that, Thabos. And Aptim, is that how I say your name? I'm not sure exactly how I'm supposed to say that. But I appreciate the sub, brother. Jack, okay. I'll call you Jack. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the sub, Jack. How would Ooh. Oh shit. Okay. Hold on. Can't go that way. Okay. I know what to do here. I usually, Dabos, I usually do play Call of Duty, bro. But like I said, I've been doing that a little too much, and I got beats that I have to make for people. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a professional music producer or nothing like that, but my original love is making music, and my original love is making music, making beats, and a lot of people, a lot of my friends, a lot of my followers and things of that nature have been hitting me, calling me, reaching out for beats, and like I said, I might as well go ahead and stream and make beats at the same time. So here we are. I gotta change that thumbnail, don't I? It's the thumbnail is like it's a preset thumbnail. Oh, you are? I definitely gotta follow you and see what's up, brother. Definitely. What kind of beats you make, Jack? West Coast. West Coast, that's dope. I like West Coast beats. I'm not really good at making West Coast beats. I mean, not that I couldn't get good at it, but I kind of my favorite right now at this very moment, my favorite type of beats to make is like boom bap, hip hop, Griselda, fucking Benny the Butcher, you know what I mean, shit like that. I really like making shit like that. But while I'm streaming, yeah, for sure, Vital. I got you, bro. Where you at? Link it in the chat. Me either. Sometimes you get beat block, bro. Sometimes you get beat block, and when you get beat block, when I get beat block, I use Arcade. Arcade is my secret weapon for beat block, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I get beat block, I go to Arcade, and it's endless inspiration. And this is not an ad, bro. I'm just saying, like, Arcade has been my favorite plugin right now for like the last 6 months. I think I use it more than any other plugin I have, and because of it has sounds, but like you said, when you just can't come up with a melody, you can click anything in here, bro, and it has tons of melodies, and they're always dropping new shit in here to where you can just mess around with stuff. Like we're in C major, I believe. Which one did I just click on? Well, this is not a good example. These are field of sounds. That's not a good example, but you know, like let me see, hard mode. Do I have any of these already? pushed up. Look, warning signs. Now this right here will probably go excellent in this beat that I'm making. I'm gonna mute all the music real quick and let you see. You know what I mean? So stuff like that. They got things out there to help with beat block. You know, you just gotta get them, fuck with them, use them. But Vital T, link your music in the chat, bro, and I'll definitely. Yeah, you know, when I got beat block, I go right to, I go right to arcade. No bullshit, no lies. All right, moving on to the next one. Another thing, I don't know what you're using, Dabos, what you're using to make melodies. I mean, what you use to make your beats in. Some of these, some of these digital music workstations, these digital audio workstations, these DAWs. Some of these DAWs have stuff in it like, for example, FL Studio. Ever since I think FL Studio 20 has a. So you see, I added keys. FL Studio has a. Where's it at? I gotta go to the piano roll. Piano roll. I got FL keys selected. FL Studio has a chord generator to where that can also help you get out of that beat block. Now it's not the best. It's not the best chords. But you can go in and change your progressions as you see fit. From conventional to adventurous. Work, work is texting me. But yeah, not saying that this is the best tool to use, but it's there. It's there for help, you know? Can change everything to even sound like a melody. Let's see what this sounds like. But yeah, you know, stuff like that, man. It's a lot of things that can help with beat block, bro. So many things that can help with beat block. But I'm gonna start over again from scratch. Let's not say that. So this time I'm gonna start with the drums. You just gotta keep working at it, Thabos. You just gotta keep working at it. Like it pisses me off too, cause sometimes like, and then that's the thing. We're our own worst critic. You know what I mean? We are our own worst critic. Sometimes what you might not like, thousands of other people will like. You know what I mean? So like when you sitting there and you're judging yourself on how your melodies might sound, send it to me or send it to somebody else and they'll probably drop a hit on it. You know what I'm saying? we overthink. We overthink like crazy. And I know because I overthink like crazy. It's a lot of times where I'm sitting here making beats and I just feel like I can't come up with nothing dope. I just feel like I can't come up with nothing dope. But in that same instance, let's say at the same time, it might be somebody in this room with me while I'm making beats, and I might not be feeling it, but somebody in the room is like, "Yo, that's it right there," and to them, that's it. You know. Just keep going, bro. You just got to keep going. The thing that helped me the most, during COVID, about 5 years ago, during COVID, when you had to sit your ass in the house and you couldn't go nowhere during COVID, I took the time out to try to learn music theory. Music theory will help you a whole lot with your beats. It's a lot to explain, but simplified, you can find videos all over YouTube explaining music theory. So with music theory, you know what sounds go where. You know what I mean? You won't, and that's the thing. Like once I learned music theory, I became even more critical of my own beats. You know what I mean? Like once I learned music theory, I'm like, well, this doesn't go right. This like once you learn music theory, it's like once you learn music theory, it's like putting puzzle pieces together, right? So knowing music theory, you could tell when a puzzle piece just doesn't fit right. Not knowing music theory, you're gonna try to. It's like trying to jam puzzle pieces together that don't fit, but you're gonna try to make it fit anyway. But once you know music theory, you're gonna make sure those puzzle pieces fit correctly. If that makes any sense. But music theory helps tremendously. Learning music theory helps tremendously with improving how your melodies sound. Like I used to use loops a whole lot because I felt like my melodies were subpar. You know what I mean? And like I said, during that COVID time when we were all out of work and we wasn't doing nothing, I just took the time to learn music theory. I took a course and it helped. You know what I mean? It helped tremendously. So like I can sit here now. I can't play on a keyboard. I'm not that apt yet, but I can sit here and click in melodies and make chords that make sense because I know music theory, you know. But that's one of the biggest things that helped me improve. I'm still on the third seal. Also, sampling, man. Like FL Studio is more powerful now than it ever has been, and you can do all kinds of shit with it, bro. Like it's wild. Let's see what else. All right. That's what I got is drums, right? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I got, like I said, I got so much stuff that I've been fucking just saving over the years from one damn from one hard drive to another. R&B vocals. What program are you using, Thabos? What DAW are you using to record and make beats? Cause some programs come with some dope ass stock vocals. But my best advice for your R&B vocals is to record a nice, clean, crisp vocal the first time. Like through your sound card or whatever you might use if you have FL Studio, perfect. So preamps, bro. Your preamp, whatever preamp you use, or whatever like if you got anything going into your preamp, any type of, how can I say, any type of if you got any type of processing going into your preamp, meaning before you record, like my I don't do it much anymore because I got a new sound card. I got an Apollo sound card, and those are like, Apollo sound cards are like top notch, man. They use, it's like industry standard, along with some other different type of things. But let me see. Maybe I can go to one of my songs. But it's getting a clean, crisp vocal first. Getting that first clean, crisp vocal. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check you out. So with the stock plugins, bro, I would advise on your so like whatever track you record on, I always record on a track like way back here somewhere. I put my mic on, whatever, blah 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 blah. See, now you can hear me twice because I just turned my mic on. But I turn my mic on and I'll process through something like I'll do some compression, I'll do some EQing, and I'll do some I think that's all I really do for my vocal chain. Let me see. Do I even have it up here? It's not in this one. But on my old FL Studio, I have a preamp vocal chain. And what I do is I will set a compressor. Since you only have stock, I'll go to the Fruity compressor. I set my ratio at 2.1. I set a fast attack, a fast release, and I keep my threshold at negative 3 dBs. Close to there. And I turn my gain up to about 3 dBs as well. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely make good music by using stock plugins, bro. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you gotta buy. I mean, to get the best sounds, you're gonna want to buy plugins. But you can definitely mix great sounding music with stock plugins. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I put a compressor on there, then I'll EQ it And again, since you have Fruity Loops, I'll go to the FL EQ, Parametric EQ2, and I'll take my lows and I'll bring them down some, because you don't want too many lows. You want lows in your mix, but you don't want too many lows, especially in an R&B mix. And then I'll raise my highs just a little tiny bit, and then I'll do sweeps. So I'll do sweeps where I try to find impurities, like right there. You see how that's just whistling a little bit? I'll find impurities in it and I'll just cancel them out just a little bit. And all of this is straight going into the microphone, right from the jump. That way, when you add all your other plugins, you don't have to do too much processing. Just get a clean, clear vocal, and you should be good to go, bro. You know what I mean? Once you record that clean, clear vocal, you can start to, like, you hear that whistling right there? We want to get that out of there. You want to get that out of there, get that out of there. So that when you talk, that's not in there anymore. But you want to get that clean, crisp vocal so that when you go to put other effects on it, like a reverb, because most R&B has reverb, right? So you put that reverb on it. After, not while you're recording, but after, you know. And then it makes everything sound a little bit better. Like just from that right there. And then, you know, if you can't sing, throw some auto-tune on there, but, you know, reverb, little reverb, another EQ, maybe another parallel compressor, compressing the other stuff. You know what I mean? Helping compress with the other stuff. But it's not too hard. You just gotta watch some YouTube videos, bro. I'm not really good at explaining this stuff. I just know how to do it. My wording isn't always correct. But again, you can definitely make good music by using stock plugins. You don't have to have high-priced plugins. And then a lot of these guys is offering like whole suites of their plugins for $10 to $12, sometimes $20 a month. You know what I mean? $20 a month, you can get the whole Wave suite. You know, the vocal suite, and then you can use the vocal suite to mix. Like I use Waves. My go-to compressor is the TubeTech CL1B. I've read about this thing so much. I'd like to have the hardware, but the hardware costs about $2,500. But you know, like stuff like this, you see how the gain can, you know, like I usually set all of this stuff pretty much like this, 2.1. My threshold negative 3 dBs, like I said. And then I'll put this at 3 dBs. And that's a good level with my voice. I don't know. I guess that's something that that why do other producers title their loop kit packs free, but you have to split half the money if you make money? I guess that's their way of making money off of it. Like with me, I don't charge a lot for beats on the front side. I don't charge a lot for beats on the back side, but I ask for like when if I'm producing for somebody, if I want to produce for somebody, I don't ask for money up front. I just ask for royalties, you know? So if I produce your track and I put the track out, I say we split it 50-50. You know what I mean? I put the music to it, you put the words to it. We can split the royalties 50-50. You know? But if a person comes to me and they offer to buy beats, I still don't even charge that much for beats. Like I charge like $100 for a beat. And in some cases, I don't even charge $100 for a beat. And I wanted to get into making kits and stuff like that, but like it's a whole bunch of stuff with it. People, like you said, producers say free, but then you have to split half the money with them. And I guess, like I said, it's like they feel like if you're using their loops, they make half the beat. I guess that's how they feel. So it's almost a co-production with you and the other producer when you use loops. So when you use loops, it's probably a good idea to um, manipulate them a little bit more so they don't sound like the original. Uh, that's wrong of me to say from producers because producers don't like when you do shit like that. But me personally, if I put out a free loop pack, it's 100% loop free. I mean, it's 100% royalty free. What you need to ask me, Jack? Go ahead, ask me a question, bro. Like this. Where to find customers? Man, literally doing exactly what I'm doing now. Streaming while making beats. I should do this more. I should do this way more, but I don't. And that might be one of the best ways. Like okay, another good way is to get studio time and make beats at studios. Take your computer to a studio, hook it up to their speaker system, make beats at the studio. So many people come in and out of the studios. That's a quick, easy way to get customers. Another way is like right now, how I'm making beats online right now, streaming. That's a way to get customers. You know what I mean? Or even you don't even have to stream yourself making beats. You can stream yourself playing the beats you already made, and that'll bring you customers, especially if you have a following, and get your following to share your video, and that's a way you can sell beats. Also, websites like BeatStars. I've sold probably 20 to 30 beats on BeatStars. My BeatStars account isn't right now. Like I got into BeatStars in 2020 during COVID. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy, right? But I got into BeatStars in 2020 during COVID, and I probably sold, like I said, I probably sold like 20 to 30 beats on BeatStars. I probably made a good 1,000 to $1,500 selling beats on BeatStars because it's like a a social media for beats almost. It's like you post a beat and it's on a wall, and people scroll down the wall and they click on different beats, and if they hear beats they like, they buy them from you. You can do leases, you can do exclusives, all that shit. So that's another way. So you got BeatStars. You can actually go to the studio and produce and make beats. That's one of my favorite ways to do it. Just getting out of your comfort zone inside of your crib and just going to a studio in your area, a music studio, getting studio time just to make beats in their studio. Other people will be in that studio. Other people, especially if the studio is a real studio, they have other studios inside of the one studio. And people hear you fucking making beats, they hear something fire, they go like, yo, what's going on down there in Studio One? Motherfucker come in, yo, I need that beat right now. Let's fucking make some. Let's do something. That's a good way. That's like one of my favorite ways to sell beats. Go into studios and sorry, microphone problems. But yeah, going to studios making beats, man. Look, I like that. I like that, right? Let's see if we can put this in here somewhere.
Well, when you all right, so when you put it like that, Jack, you know what I mean? There's no music studios and shit like that. You put it like that, Jack, then you definitely might want to go the way of BeatStars and posting your beats to Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and shit like that. Also, another good way. I have a friend. He posts his beats. He don't post his beats. He distributes his beats through DistroKid. So he makes his beats, and like an artist would make a song and post it on DistroKid, and it's on all streaming platforms. That's another way. You know, you, I live in the USA. I live in South Carolina, United States of America, South Carolina. I live in Moncks Corner, South Carolina, USA. But yeah, fucking, what was I just saying? Instagram, uh, Apple Music, Spotify. Spotify will actually put your beat in fucking. I'm sorry. Spotify will actually put your beat in beat playlists, and people will hear them. You know, people will hear them, and if you got contact information on your, you go to your Spotify artist page and get everything right. Rare Music Productions, what's good? Oh, I'm a nigger. Nigger, nigger. That's what he said. That's me. That's what he said to me. It's cool. We don't care. It is what it is. But, again. But yeah, that's another way to get customers, bro. DistroKid or United Artists or whatever, upload your beats there, distribute them worldwide to all platforms. They'll be on YouTube. You know what I mean? If anybody uses your beat from YouTube, you get money for that. People just streaming and playing your beats, you get money for that. So it's all different types of ways to make money. If you're not a popular producer, it's different ways to still make money off of beats. I know United Masters offers things like you can get your music in video games, and you can get your music in movies and TV shows and commercials and shit like that. So it's different. It's all type of different ways you can get music into where you need, into the hands you need to get it into, bro. And DistroKid is like $12.99 a year or something like that. You know what I mean? $9.99 a year to upload as much music as you want. Oh, let me extract stems. We're gonna just take the instruments out of this. See what we come up with. Yeah. I got a bone to pick. Rare Music Production just called me a nigger. Motherfucker. let's see what he about. Let's see what he about. Thank you, Thabos. I appreciate it, bro. Oh man. So this guy is a music producer from Daytona Beach, Florida. And part of the collective at Deep Static Labs. When was the last time he posted videos? I don't know. It looks like I don't know if he wanted to look like this, or if they're using a camcorder from 1992. He does techno music, and I'm a nigger, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. I'm a sub to him because he only got 9 subscribers. Now he has 10 from somebody that he called the N-word. Because I'm an N-word. Two days ago. This is from 2 days ago. I don't know, man. This kind of sounds like the last one I listened to. Let's see what this one sounds like. You got all this fucking equipment for nothing. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it at all. But I subbed to his channel. Now he has 10 subscribers. I don't usually do shit like that, but whatever. All right, back to this. I got a bone to pick with dudes that ain't lit. Hey, yo, I got a bone to pick with dudes that ain't lit. Rare Music Productions, get off my dick. Hey, yo, I got a bone to pick with dudes that ain't lit. Rare Music Productions, get off my dick. My kid's hotter than you. I don't know what to do. Nigga, tie up my shoe. I'm sick, got the flu. I'm sick, got the flu. My mom don't know what to do. I rap too, but whatever. I'm gonna dedicate this whole song to him. Got a bone to pick with dudes that ain't lit. Rare Music Productions, get off my dick, jit. My kid's way hotter than you. I'm sick, nigga. I got the flu. That shit hot. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Cut that in two. I'll probably just keep that beat just like that. Just like that. I'm definitely gonna fucking rap on that shit. Sometimes I keep my own beats. A lot of times I keep my own beats. I'm guilty of doing that. I need to start sending these shits out. That's why I don't sell beats, because I keep them for myself. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no. What it is, what it is, what it is. How long we up here? How long we been on this? How long have I been doing this? 2 hours? Shit. 2 hours talking and making beats? That's raw. That's raw as fuck. I think I'm gonna turn this mic back on because I like being able to hear myself. Shit. I like that. All right. So what we doing next? Maybe some R&B. Maybe some R&B. Do some R&B. Let's see. Let's see. When I start some R&B, I fucking start with Keyscape every time. I go to Rhodes every time. You send me your beats, man. I'll play them on my live, bro. Yeah, like Hood Trap New York. Yeah, like, yeah. I like that shit. Let's go. G. That ain't me. I got a new phone number, and somebody didn't pay their ticket. Whoever had the number before. All right, let's add. I haven't did Nexus in a long time. Let's add Nexus. Where's my Nexus at? Right there. What does Nexus have to offer me today? What's up, RPM? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Hit that sub button for me, brother. Hit that sub button for me. Goes a long way. Like RPM, I usually don't do this, bro. I'm usually playing Call of Duty, but I make beats, so That's what I'm doing right now. But I am, baby. But I'm about to get over here. I'm about to get off here. I'm about to get out of here. But I thank everybody for watching and listening and talking with me today. It means a whole lot, man. It means a whole lot. I appreciate you guys. And I try to stream. Thank you, RPM, for subbing. Thank you, RPM, for subbing. I try to stream every Tuesday, whether it's gaming or... Yeah, I'm about to get out of here, Jack. My girl need me. She's rushing me. But I'm about to get out of here. I got like 6 kids in the living room asking for food. I'm the chef, so you know. But yeah, man. I've been in this I've been down here since like 10 o'clock this morning making beats, man. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. You have a good day too, brother. I appreciate you guys for watching, for streaming with me today. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, cats, dogs, rats, bats, birds, ants, anteaters, lions, tigers, and bears, sleaze buckets. I'm out.